One's going to be able to pretty much dash and catch you. So if they do prioritize that top lane, it's not a swap, that could be the trouble they provide.
Yes, a lot of very squishy targets on Immortals, but a lot of pick and kite potential as they keep up in CS. But it's really this bottom lane that's been so aggressive, and mainly Darshan is able to go aggressive because they've had eyes on Reignover for so long, and they're going to look to dive Huni here.
Huni just used that Q. He should have blind up in a few more. He's going to want to use that vault at the right time. He uses it to get back flashes. That's exactly what I was talking about. He wouldn't have one to get away from the other. He almost does it, but goes down in the end. In the first appearance of CLG. Reignover trying to find the fight. This could actually be a 2v1. He knows he doesn't have the abilities to go back into the fight, and Reignover gets himself killed. Now we'll fight the mid lane. Hui on the pole belter. That's low mana. But it was still focused onto Stixxay. I don't think he was ready for it either. Blinking red has to be safe in lane. Reignover just wants to get around the map right now, but again, gets closed out. A third kill going over to Darshan as CLG is just...
This game. This is an example of why, it's because CLG is kind of saying, no, we can do standard lanes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is the proper play. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, Turtle finishes it off. Nicely called. Out of Bloodthirst. Now towards the top, even more. Aframu's ultimate is quite down from being used in the bot lane. And does he have the Cosmic Binding? Turtle steps to the left. That was actually huge in positioning to save the kill. And Aframu will go down.
Yeah, four-man roam up here from Immortals. Looks like they're going for Darshan too.
Once they get under that turret, they should be all right for a few. They're not even going to have to go that deep. Kills coming in for Immortals. 3-3 now.
So hard to keep this team down. CLG goes for an aggressive move top lane, but they can't focus on the Soraka. Everyone gets healed back up to full, and they turn the fight around. Now they get the turret.
Complete hold on the game. Huni already being pushed out of the top. Darshan, he is trying to prevent exactly that from happening. Any type of advantage along with Darshan. Woo! Smithy takes down Huni. Very nicely done. They're going to get bottom turret, but Immortals is going to try to push hard here.
Yeah, the map pressure is fairly equatable right now. They're trying to finish off Pobelter. It's a bit of a turret trade going both sides.
Oh, that hit coming in from Hui. One more. It's going to be finished off by Aframu as Hui was locked down. And even Pobelter's fancy feet could...
Pesky Lux.
Oh, that may make Huni go hard. Hui goes down as he actually gets himself into position to maybe mess with a few members over the wall.
Yeah, missed position there by Hui for sure.
Yeah.
They just sent the Lux over, so maybe he thought he was a little bit safe, but yeah, we didn't catch the start of that. It looked like it was a silence or a Gragas that caught him.
Silence to get him caught in. Dragon number 2 going over to CLG. Oh, to get here at this time, he left that fight early, so CLG called it off. They know what the priority is, and that's going to be Hui coming in.
Stixxay.
Stixxay.
Oh, what? Turtle is doing work this game.
Whoa!
Turtle fights off 2 people on his own and then cleans up the kill on Aframu on the backside. Oh, and Huni closes it too.
Wait a minute, I think Stixxay is alive on this one. Oh, I don't know, Smithy didn't want it. They said don't go and fight. No, Stixxay's out of mana.
Huni's got a lot of backup.
I missed that the first time. That's a dead Stixxay. He gets slowed down first by the Mystic Shot. These guys just need to try and get out. Stixxay helping. Smithy almost making it. Oh, he tries to back up, but it hits the tip of his nose. And Darshan is still having a party down here in the bot lane.
This is the game. We always praise Immortals for having so much map pressure, and every time you make a play, they're going to get a turret somewhere else. That's what CLG is doing this game to Immortals. And now, this game's about to accelerate and go real fast. We have Immortals doing Baron. Darshan is trying to end the game.
This is the most go for broke call I have ever seen. They want the minions to try and stop the push, but will they have the HP to even get Baron?
Oh
while Turtle's going to go down here. Hui actually falls.
He's alive!
Turtle's alive! And it's
crap. Hard to keep up with.
No tank for them is definitely starting to come into play. Everybody on the team getting zeroed out. Stick with that. They're able to keep that confidence in the call.
Yeah, the other way that they could turn it around, they're going hard for a fight because they know what's coming.
He goes back, actually out of the Equinox, but he's gonna go down. Doesn't make it over the wall. And Immortals gain a bit of ground, champion-wise.
Yeah, this is the accelerating factor
even
right
more.
now. Darshan wants to try and end the game. Immortals is going for a 5v3 because there is no Darshan on the way. Stalling. It's all about stalling right now.
Perfect stall on the Tempered Fate for Baron. 3,400 there. Darshan is just about as close on the inhibitor. That's going to be the hit from Pole Belter.
Baron recalls
Baron
very fast.
is theirs. 4-second Baron recall. Pole Belter is going to be one of those guys going back to help. Fior onto the turret. No, Huni is already back to save it. And now there's Baron minions they can hang out in the base with to push out the regulars coming in. Adrian getting stuck up by Afromu. Support wars here. Meeps versus Bananas. And it's going to be a tough one. The potion being healed up. The dance. The back. The camaraderie and the love. This is what we're all here for.
Oh, and this game...
Mortals, they're going to be able to stop what could have been a 5 Dragon Rush here for CLG to get number, 4 in their first.
Very fast dude here.
That's a lock. After the vault, Mercurial Scimitar goes down. Huni is dead. The speed, the plays of Counter Logic Gaming to go cross the... Going to be very tough. They have now, they're organizing and conversation what to do on Immortal side. It has to be the right one, as I said. Huni has already backed off. He doesn't even want to engage within range of these two members.
He cannot survive this. He cannot stop them without help because he's already used his QSS.
We're on to the Nexus. There's no Baron to have the backs in. CLG calls the audible on what was a 3-man Baron play, but it wasn't the right call. Turtle gets back in time. The Nexus stays alive, and we're up to 60 seconds on timers.
We knew Huni couldn't stop.
Number 2, basically getting themselves off the Iron Lung here, but still on it because that Nexus is wide open. If they can keep this push very far out, and somebody hanging back. I don't know, how do you even defend this now?
Yeah, well, they know Huhi and Darshan are dead, and Wild Turtle kills Baron so fast. So Immortals is still going for Baron. The way they can defend is if they can secure this Baron, because that buys them more time.
Oh, it's Smithy, the time buyer of all time buyers. Can he do it? He's in there. It's the smite fight, 50-50. He steals it, and Counter Logic Gaming is very much still in it. Maybe on the path to victory with a follow-up fight. Reign over solo.
There's
Darshan flying in. Darshan TP'd, but he wasn't actually able to get Baron. He's onto the Nexus. Does it even matter that Smithy just came up that big? Yes, it does. What a barn burner. Darshan, a few more hits. He gets it to go down. 42 minutes on the clock. Counter Logic Gaming defeats Immortals.
The undefeated split is not to be, as Counter Logic Gaming, with a crazy ending. If that smite doesn't go through, Immortals gets empowered recall and can come back and stop him.
They're back.
Smithy steal.
Wow.
They knock over a chair in celebration. Second time's a charm for CLG in their matchup against Immortals.
We said the first one was on a thread. And this one, it was all in favor of Counter Logic Gaming. You can see Immortals knows where the pain points were in that game, and they started very early. We learned a lot about this game, that Counter Logic Gaming can hold a semi-lead, then a strong lead, and hold it. Immortals can also stand very tall in being down. But that took everything Counter Logic Gaming had today to take that game, and they really brought it to the table.
Yeah, we just saw half a smile on Reignover's face as well. He knew it was a good game.